Hello. Today we are in the sepsis testing device project that we've created to demonstrate multi-categorical traceability retrieval. And the way we're going to do this is we are going to start by uploading a few documents to this particular project that we can analyze. And in reality, we can link an entire directory or an entire Google Drive, some store of a whole bunch of these documents. So the documents that we're going to look at are going to be these two. I have a document regarding requirements, risks, and validations for the LCD screen of this sepsis testing device, and a similar document for the power supply, which will be unrelated to what we're going to analyze today. So we're going to start by uploading all of these into one of the categories that we're going to use for traceability, which is going to be documentation, design, or code. In this case, we'll mark these as documentation. And the context there is that if we upload things as standards, they get utilized for our standards retrieval workflow. This helps us ensure that we're using it for the traceability workflow. So you can see I accidentally did that here. So I'm just going to quickly delete that and upload it to the correct directory. So this is documents. I've already done power supply. So I'm going to do LCD, and I'm going to make sure it's in the documentation category. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to the items table view. And I've added this reference for a particular change that I like to consider, changing out the LCD screen for a new component. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to context, I'm going to go over to traceability, and I'm going to type in the categories that I want to retrieve: requirements, risks, and we wanted to retrieve validations. And we're off to the races. And you can see here that we got all of these exactly back. So we had citations of specifically the pages in just the document that we expected, and we get exactly the requirements that are related to the particular change that we're trying to analyze. So we got some requirements regarding the LCD screen, and we say that these are directly related to Ref1, such as the functional requirements, safety and compliance requirements, software integration, so on. There were some risks that were identified and references to the sections in that particular document, things that you will consider when putting together your assessment of this change. And finally, validations that were referenced in that particular document. And then we even have an analysis of the gaps and inconsistencies in traceability. We say that, hey, in this particular case, there were no explicit links. That's the kind of thing we can solve by building up that linkage within Saphira. There were not detailed risk mitigation strategies, which of course is expected of the very simple documents that I put in place. And there wasn't really comprehensive validation documentation, but that can all come later. This hopefully is a first pass at a great traceability analysis. Thanks, and excited for you guys to try this out.